February 14th, 2014. We're going to go back to, when was it? Was it a few weeks ago? Yeah, it had to be a few weeks ago. When did I go to that Fab 4? I took TJ, and we kind of made a day out of it, because I didn't have time to celebrate his birthday last year when he turned 21. So I finally got time to, and I wanted to take him out, and he's 21 and he can go to the bar, and I wanted to take him out and have a drink with my son. So I booked a motel downtown, so we're not drinking and driving. Got Gordon involved in it, so we went had dinner. So I figured, well, we can go. Went to the Gay 90s and had a nice dinner and a glass of wine, because that's downtown Minneapolis, right off Hennepin there. And then went to the hotel room, which was just right around the corner from State Theater, where the concert was. Concert, I don't know, I didn't give a good review of it because I wasn't posting, but he did get some video clips of it, but it was done very, very well. Both of us was very surprised, because they did hit the notes, hit the sounds. Like I said, three stage changes. They had a impersonator, Ed Sullivan impersonator, telling jokes and very witty. Kept the crowd laughing in between set changes, and it was done very well. Very, very pleased. After that, we took a break. Went back to the motel room for a bit, and then we went to First Avenue. And First Avenue is a famous place in downtown Minneapolis there, that Prince made famous with his movie Purple Rain. It was all filmed on site there. So it's kind of a Minneapolis landmark, First Avenue. So he had never been there, and then we went there after the concert, and had a drink there, had a beer together. Very, very good night. It was kind of short-lived, because he was just concert out. Doesn't have the sustaining power as I do. I was wanting to go hit a couple more bars, but it didn't work out that way. But I was glad that I got some time to spend with him and welcome him into the world of adults, and were able to go. Even First Avenue was a 21 and over show, so you had to, show your ID to get in the door. So that was something different, and he needed to experience. What was the other thing? That was they was having, one of the radio stations was having a birthday party, and they had like 4 groups playing there, and we came in on the 3rd one by that time, and had a drink, sat down, and watched some of that, the 4th one that came on. But then we left shortly after that. But it was really magical, because it was started to snow that night, and walking down Hennepin Avenue in the snow and the lights was pretty memorable for me. So I was glad I got time to spend with him, show him some of the nightlife, Minneapolis nightlife, and good memories. That's what memories are for. And hopefully he remembers that for some time, which he probably will. I'm going to play a song that's by, God, is it excellent? Bloody hell. Oh, there it is. Let's see, that's Sweet. Love is like oxygen. This is from 1978. So it again goes back to I would have been Sweet 16. My really getting into music. I was able to see them in concert. They did come through. I was trying to remember who they came through with, but there was a bunch of the British band. They came through. They had a couple of hits, Ballroom Blitz and Box on the Run. I played a lot on the radio, and I think I seen another one that they did, Wet Willie. Which I'll play those sometime along the way here, because they're coming in concert again. I just snagged some tickets last night. They'll be here in 2 weeks from tomorrow. So have tickets, will travel. And they're playing the local Medina Ballroom. I haven't been to that venue. It's strange how that, because it is a ballroom. They got like a dance floor. They have tables and a dance floor and a stage. And the way it's set out is they have a bunch of tables that you can go and dine, and then afterwards you take in the show, and then they have a big dance floor which they'll line up with general seating. But I got one of the as soon as I found out they were coming, I grabbed looked and found some on Craigslist, and got actually 3 of them. So I'll have to figure out how to who's going to be the third party to go with us. And the other group that's headlining, like I said, Sweet was very popular in the 70s there. But toward the end of the 70s and 80s, a group called April Wine, and I'll play some of their music later on as well. Had several hits. I remember when MTV was just starting out, and I remember seeing them a lot on MTV, because they were pretty explosive as far as good old fashioned hard rock and roll. Some of their albums are pretty good. And they had a few hits. I think they were inducted into the Canadian Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2009, and then 2010, 11, 12, they've been touring. So it looked like they've been hitting the road in their concert venues and went up. So to see both of them, missed April Wine when they came through Oklahoma City back in the day, and it was like I would say 80, 81. But got to see Sweet. Like I said, they played with a couple other English bands. I want to say Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, because Richie Blackmore, of course, the lead guitarist of Deep Purple, went solo, and he had a couple of different singers. The one that went famous was Ronnie James Dio. I remember seeing Richie Blackmore with Dio, and then Dio went solo. But Dio had played, actually sung a couple of albums with Black Sabbath, and I think I mentioned that too. But very good back in the early 80s. So a lot of these groups seem to be resurfacing. Seem like music never dies. It's a constant reminder that it's what we listen to. You listen to any classic radio station, this is what you hear. But I really like this one. Since it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to play Love is Like Oxygen by Sweet. And good song. I was humming it all day. I watched the video this morning. Was eating breakfast. Got my little iMac sitting on the kitchen counter there, and every morning I'll plug in some tunes and get my good dose of rock and roll. And here you go. Love is Like Oxygen, 1978. It's not the most popular one, but